Top 10 Biggest Old Cars You May Never Have Heard of. When we think of giant classic cars, images of a 1959 Cadillac or Lincoln Continental often come to mind. But the annals of automotive history are filled with forgotten leviathans, rolling monuments to excess, ambition, and sometimes sheer eccentricity. Here are 10 of the biggest, most colossal old cars that have slipped from the mainstream memory. 1. 1932 Duesenberg Model J Murphy, disappearing top, convertible coupe. While Duesenbergs are legendary, their sheer scale is often forgotten. The Model J, on its massive 153.5-inch wheelbase, was the undisputed king of pre-war American cars. Powered by a 6.9-liter straight-8 engine making 265 horsepower, double or triple a typical car of the era, it was over 19 feet long. The custom coach-built bodies, like those by Murphy, turned this colossal chassis into artworks of staggering size and presence. 2. 1971 to 1976 Iso Fidia. Hailing from Italy, the Iso Fidia is the Italian Rolls-Royce you never knew existed. This four-door sedan was a shocking 17 feet long, powered by a thunderous American 5.8, a 5.4L or 7.0L Chevrolet unit. It combined Italian styling with Detroit muscle on a scale that dwarfed contemporary Ferraris and Maseratis. With only 192 made, it's a rare and enormous ghost of 70s GT culture. 3. 1967 to 1970 Oldsmobile Toronado. This front-wheel drive personal luxury coupe wasn't just innovative, it was a land yacht of the first order. Its 119-inch wheelbase and over 17.5 feet of length were packaged with a radical, low-slung design. The sheer acreage of its hood, covering a massive 425 cubic inch, 7.0L, rocket V8, made it one of the widest and most imposing coupes of its decade. 5. 1959-1960 Buick Electra 225. The Deuce and a Quarter is famous among enthusiasts, but its staggering dimensions are still shocking. The 1959 model, with its iconic delta wing fins, was over 18.5 feet long and 80 inches wide. The hood and trunk seemed to stretch into infinity, and its 401 cubic inch nailhead V8 propelled its 2.5 tons with effortless, silent force. It remains the poster child for peak American automotive flamboyance. 6. 1937 Mercedes-Benz 770. Grosser. W07. If a car could be described as a rolling fortress, this is it. Built for emperors, dictators, and industrial magnates, the Grosser Mercedes was a political statement on wheels. Its supercharged 7.7-liter inline-8 engine powered a chassis that weighed over 3.5 tons. Armored versions featured bulletproof glass nearly 2 inches thick. It wasn't just a car, it was a mobile bunker of immense prestige and heft. 7. 1966-1970 GAZ 13 Cheka. This Soviet-era limousine was the USSR's answer to the Packard and Cadillac. Used by Communist Party officials, it was a rare symbol of state privilege. At over 19 feet long with a 5.5 LV8, it was a behemoth cloaked in utilitarian styling. Its sheer size and political aura made it a mythical machine behind the Iron Curtain, largely unknown in the West at the time. 8. 1970 to 1974 Monteverdi High 450 SS. From Switzerland came this obscure supercar with a shocking footprint. While low-slung, it was built on a mammoth 105-inch wheelbase, longer than a modern long-wheelbase S-Class, to accommodate its massive Chrysler 426 cubic inch, 7.0L, Hemi V8 in the front. It was one of the widest and longest supercars of its time, a brutal, hand-built GT combining European design with American scale and power. 9. 1953 to 1956 Packard Caribbean. The ultimate expression of Packard's post-war optimism. This convertible was built on the massive long-wheelbase patrician chassis, stretching over 18 feet. With its distinctive tombstone rear fenders and a 352 cubic inch V8, it was a lavishly trimmed cruiser of immense physical and social stature, marking the end of an era for one of America's most prestigious marques. 10. 1930 Bentley 8-liter. The culmination of W.O. Bentley's vision before Rolls-Royce took over. The 8-liter wasn't just big, it was engineered for silent, unstoppable torque. Its 8-liter inline-six engine displaced more than most tanks of the day, and it was installed in chassis that could be clothed by coach builders in bodies over 18 feet long. It was the ultimate silent sports car, a colossus built for effortless, high-speed continental touring.